Good morning. It is Monday morning now. I believe it's December 21st. Sorry, I can't see my watch, but I think it's December 21st. It's the Monday before Christmas. Christmas is this Saturday. I have Colin with me. I am actually heading down. He does not love being in the car. I'll talk to y'all in a little bit, but I have a few appointments today, and that's what I'm heading to do. Good morning, part two. I just drove down, so I have 3 appointments this morning. I have a physical therapy appointment first, and then I have a chiropractic appointment second, and then I have I guess the best way to describe it would be like a postpartum mental health check third at Origins. So that is what we are up to this morning, getting all kinds of mama stuff done. So I will check in with you guys later. I have Colin with me. He's still asleep, but I can hear him starting to wake up. So we're going to head in. Good morning and happy Tuesday. There were so many things that I was hoping to share yesterday, but it was just not a day that was good for sharing. This little baby Colin, he started leap number 3 if you follow the Wonder Weeks app. And yesterday, and it hit us all like a ton of bricks. He was just really struggling yesterday. So I had to be super hands-on nursing him and holding him all day long. And so every time I thought to pick up the camera, he was fussing, and I obviously am not going to let him like scream and cry so that I can film. So that was that. But I had all of those appointments yesterday, and they all went really well. And I was particularly excited about the sort of mental health check-in. Many of you know that after I had Nora, I had severe postpartum mood disorder. I would categorize it as more depressive than anxious, but I probably was struggling with both. And this go around, I had a conversation while I was pregnant with the nurse practitioner at my birth center to explain sort of like what happened last time. And so we had a really great plan in place in case the same sorts of feelings started coming over me, and they did. So I think it's just super hormonal, because this postpartum was, as you guys know, like night and day. But I just started feeling that spiral, and she had said to me while I was pregnant, I don't want you to wait until things get like as bad as they were with Nora. If you start feeling that spiral, we need to have a conversation. So at 3 weeks postpartum, yes, baby. Okay. You're welcome, baby. Had to get Nora a yogurt. So at 3 weeks postpartum, this time I had an appointment with her, and I said, I'm doing really, really well, but I can feel my thoughts starting to make that downward spiral. And she said, well, let's just go ahead and prescribe medication, and why don't you see if that makes you feel better? So I went on the same SSRI that I was on the last time, which worked really well for me. I really had no side effects. And so now I've been on that since, I think I'm about 9 or 10 weeks postpartum. So it's been 7 weeks or so since I've been on it. And I feel great. So yesterday at the appointment, she went through the same postpartum mood disorder questionnaire that we had done at 3 weeks postpartum. And it does a score at the end of, sort of like how depressed / anxious you are. And my score had dropped significantly, and she was like, I am so glad this is working so well. So that was like a really cool marker to see, the progress. And I just feel so good right now. My body feels so good. I feel mentally stable and healthy. It's always, for me, like the biggest indicator is when the baby's crying. So when Nora would cry as a newborn, and I think some of this was related to being a first-time mom, but moreover, I think I was just incredibly anxious. It would send me into like a visceral panic. Like I would feel super panicked and so stressed, and my blood pressure would shoot up, and I would just get like sweaty and nervous. But the reality is, even the most attentive caregiver, which I would consider myself a pretty attentive caregiver, babies cry. That's the only way they can communicate, and so they cry. And that sort of disproportionate reaction every time the baby cries is not really healthy, and it's not normal. And so with Colin, I started to feel that way, and now I don't feel that way at all. Yesterday was a tough day. There was lots of crying going on, but I was able to remain very calm and feel very in control and be able to attend to him and care for him all day long, even through the crying fits, without having that kind of reaction, which is a huge blessing because that's exhausting to be like spiking up to that level. So that's everything that went down yesterday, which I did want to talk about yesterday because I specifically make a point to share openly about maternal mental health because it's something that's being discussed more and more, but I think a lot of people are still quiet about it. And the fact that I have this platform is a gift, and this is something that I'm really passionate about because it's so... Women go through so much to get pregnant, to be pregnant, and to have their babies, and then they're keeping their babies alive postpartum, and it's a whole lot of work, and they might not feel great, and society's like, oh, that's normal, and it might not be. So, yes, baby. Had to get her some cheese. She's on a dairy train this morning. So all that to say, yesterday went well. I am currently in the process of making my morning coffee. So Riley makes cold brew concentrate, and so I have half cold brew concentrate and then half water, and then I added ice. And then I have been making sweet cold foam. So I have a little bit, I'm looking in the screen so I can make sure you can see it, a little bit of salted caramel syrup. And then this is a heavy whipping cream, and you just put a splash of that in there. I probably put more, but never killed anyone. And then you can use like your Nespresso, this thing, if you have one, the Aero Chino or whatever it's called. But I've been using this like manual Aero Latte one because it's kind of fun. I think it's kind of fun to do it. So I'm just gonna whip this up, and it will turn into like a foam. And then you put it on top of your coffee. Like if you've ever had like the pumpkin cream cold brew from Starbucks or the Irish cream or the salted caramel one, this is the same kind of idea, and it's just so good. It's so good. So today, while I do this, I'll talk to you. So today I need to film the last part of my Christmas decorating video, which will probably be going up the week before this video that you're watching right now went up, which will be after Christmas, but you know, I'm doing the best I can. So look, see how it's so thick and delicious? So then we take our cold brew and we pour it. Oh, it's so yummy and delicious. So you can just drink it, and what starts happening is you get a little bit of the foam with a little bit of the cold brew as you sip. But I do like to give it a little stir. So there's a layer of foam at the top, but some of it has gotten incorporated. It is so good. It is so good. So that's been my little delicious coffee drink every morning. So yeah, I want to film the end of my Christmas decorating tour. Our house is actually, I don't know if you can tell. Actually, from this view, it looks pretty messy, but our house is actually pretty clean right now, which is really nice. Like things that I've been really working on trying to, I was talking the last weekly vlog I did about just trying to get things in order. I'm going to go ahead and film that, the end of our Christmas decorating tour, but thanks for being here this week. I'm sorry I was MIA yesterday. We had a fussy little baby, so today we're baby wearing all day because that's really his favorite place in the world. One of the things that I wanted to show you yesterday was that I went stocking stuffer shopping for Riley. He loves stockings, and so I wanted to go ahead and pick some things up for him. And I was just too tired. I really didn't feel like going into like a Walmart or a Target, so I actually just went to CVS, which is a drugstore, and so it's smaller. And yes, Nora. Okay, sorry, I had to go change a diaper. This is why filming when it's just me with the kids is a little dicey sometimes. Anyway, I went to CVS, which is a drugstore, which is a lot smaller. The footprint of the store is a lot smaller, and that's where I picked up stocking stuffers for him this year. So I thought I would just show you. Some of them are repeats from last year because they went over so well last year. And then there's a few things that are a little bit different or whatever. So let me show you what all I picked up. So I picked up quite a few things in the Harry's brand. I absolutely love the way that this stuff smells, and so does Riley. So I got the 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner for him. And then I got the texturizing putty for his hair. He always like has some kind of gel or putty or whatever that he puts in his hands to like keep it so that it stays, you know, back and not in his face. And then I think this is new, the deodorant that they have. So I picked up one of these, and this scent, this stone scent, I've talked about it in vlogs before. It smells like a high-end, like luxury fragrance. I absolutely love that. And they have it, I didn't see the Harry's body wash at CVS yesterday. They might have been out, but the Harry's body wash in the stone scent is like, it smells so darn good. I absolutely love it. And then I got him some face lotion, and this brand is called Every Man Jack, and it looks like it has like menthol in it, so I felt like that sounds nice. I don't really smell much, but it says signature mint fragrance, but I'm not really smelling that. His skincare routine is washing his face and in the morning putting lotion on. I'll take it. Meanwhile, I have like a 27-step skincare, and his skin is clearer than mine has ever been in my life. Okay, I have been seeing this all over TikTok, this TheraBreath, and I guess people just like love it. Riley does not have bad breath, but he loves trying new products, so I thought I would pick this up for him to give it a shot. So I guess it like fights bad breath for 24 hours, and I keep seeing people on TikTok saying they just like think it's the best. So I picked him up one of these just to give it a shot. Both of us use mouthwash every day just as a part of our like brushing our teeth routine. And so I thought it'd be fun to try something different and new, because we usually just get like the Listerine. Okay, that's everything in that bag. And then this is just, well, I picked up some mascara for myself, trying something new there. I got him some beef jerky. I strongly dislike beef jerky. The smell of it, the thought of it, everything about it just totally like, oof, so not my thing. So picking it out is always a challenge because none of it sounds good to me, but I felt like the branding on this spoke to me the most, so I got him that. And he is not a candy person, so I got him like, that's a salty, savory kind of snack, and then I got these Cheetos that are little snowflakes. Thought those were fun and festive. And then I got him spicy nacho Doritos. And that's everything I got. And I got him some gum for his truck. This is a cute little snowman, little winter edition. So that's everything I got him. It wasn't too crazy, but I'm very practical when it comes to stocking stuffers. Like, my worst nightmare is to receive a stocking full of a bunch of little like quirky like gadgets that I would never ever use because I don't know what to do with them. So this is like, I'm probably doing a little bit of projecting of like, this is what I would want in my stocking, is like snacks that I would love and body care products that I would totally use, and like new things to try but that I would already use. But I know that he'll like it as well, because this is kind of the road that I've taken the past few years with his stockings, and it always goes over pretty well. I also, as gifts for this year, I got him I believe it's called a Burr coffee grinder, because he grinds whole beans in order to make his cold brew, and he does that at least once a week, if not twice a week, especially since I've been drinking it lately. So we're going through it faster. And he's been talking about how he wants a nicer grinder, and so I got him a Burr coffee grinder, and I think that's his only like bigger gift, like higher ticket item. And then everything else I got him there were a couple of books that he wanted, and things like that. I'm having a hard time remembering, honestly, but his birthday is December 27th. So I need a couple of those things I purchased with his birthday in mind. So I need to sort of pull those to the side and wrap them in birthday wrapping paper, because I feel like it's not fair for him to get it all lumped together, especially since I have a December birthday too. And especially this year, he like went all out to make sure I had like a special 30th birthday before Christmas. So that's everything. That is everything for his stocking as of right now. Now it is the 21st, so it's still a few days before Christmas, so it's possible I could pick up a couple of other things if I come across them. But we agreed this year I was like, I just got 30 gifts. I really don't need anything. And so he said, why don't I just get you a stocking and I won't get you any other gifts? I'm like, you don't even need to get me a stocking, but he loves doing stockings. So we're just exchanging stockings, and I got him a few other things. But it's not going to be like this. Like last year was a pretty big Christmas year for us. But this year I think it's going to be a little calmer. So that's everything. I need to pack it back up and put it in my car so he does not see it. Or maybe like in the guest room closet or something, actually. I don't really want to put it in my car because he actually might see that. I'm going to go figure that out. It is the afternoon now, and both kids are napping at the same time. Huge. One of my good friends who has a bunch of kids told me that was her best advice. Having a second was to, as quickly as possible, get them on the same nap schedule for at least, Nora's only taking one nap. So for that one nap, try to get Colin onto her schedule. And so I pushed Nora's nap a little bit later in order to accommodate that. And it's been working pretty well. Usually there's like a 40-minute to 60-minute overlap, and I will take it. Usually it's enough time for me to like throw in a load of laundry, pick up the house a little bit, and eat something. So like I'll really take it. So they're both asleep right now, and that's what I'm gonna do. I ate a really late breakfast, so I'm not actually hungry, but I think I'm gonna throw in some laundry and just like maybe rest for a few minutes. But it's been a really good morning so far, and it's always a huge, huge win when they both go down at the same time. So I'm grateful for that. Hey guys, it's a little after 5 now, about 5:15, and Riley just got home from work, and so I jetted up here to my office. I have all of the Christmas gifts that I have purchased for people this year up here, and it is time for me to get to wrapping. So I brought my Christmas wrapping paper, and I have the gifts, and I'm just going to put on some music or a podcast or something and get to wrapping. It should be pretty quick because I will be uninterrupted, but also because I have this big table to work with up here in my studio space. So I'm going to get going on getting these gifts wrapped so I can get home and nurse Colin in like 2 to 3 hours. right, it's been a few hours and I have pretty much wrapped everything, and then I have some other things over there. There are a few things that I didn't wrap. Well, these two are for Nora. They are going to be like her Santa gifts. So we got her a potty and then this little baby love and care gift set, which she will absolutely love. And then I always get my sisters-in-law and mother-in-law a pair of PJs, and since I get them PJ pants, and since I get them those every year, they're not a surprise in any way, so I just decided to just, you know, put a little bow around them. But everything else I wrapped, and then same thing with I need to get some gift bags for those two things, but all the other stuff is wrapped. And let me tell you, like 10 out of 10 recommend trying to find, like some people have a huge island that's this big. That's normally where I would wrap gifts, but our island in our home is not nearly as big as this table. And man, it makes a big difference. It's just so easy. So I'm going to leave everything out. I'm going to come back up here tomorrow. I have, actually, I don't know if I have anything else left. I'm missing one gift card. I bought a gift card for my brother-in-law and I cannot find it, which is not great. So we'll see if I can find that. Otherwise we'll have to make a plan B. But yeah, I got everything wrapped. Good morning. It is Wednesday now. I'm actually back up at my office after I finished wrapping everything last night. I went home and spent some time with my family, put the kids to bed. I actually put Nora to bed super early because she was exhausted and she got a really good night's sleep. So Nora's with our nanny today. Riley has Colin for a few hours and I am up here. I'm going to film a video. I've been wanting to do a catch-all Q&A video for a long time, and I went and checked the last time I did a Q&A video, and it was about 2 years ago, not quite. It was about March of 2020. And it was even longer before that, and that was a family Q&A, so Riley and I did it together, but it's been even longer since I've just done one myself. And I feel like I've been getting similar questions flowing in, and they don't weave very well into like a weekly vlog. So I'm excited to sit down and answer some questions, and I did a call for questions on Instagram, so make sure you're following me on Instagram so that in 2 more years when I do my next Q&A, you can ask your question. But I put up the call for questions, the little question box, like an hour ago or so, 2 hours ago. And I just went and did a preliminary scroll through them, and I'm getting lots of repeats, which is always what I like to see. That's always an indicator to me that it was a good time to do a Q&A because I'm getting the same question over and over. So lots of folks have the same question, so hopefully I can answer that. So today I'd like to edit my Christmas decorating vlog and film and hopefully edit this Q&A video. And I have one more gift that I need to wrap. I had ordered a gift card online and I could not locate it last night. And I was like, shoot, I really don't know where that went. And then I went home and found it. And so I brought it up here. So I'm going to wrap that. And then I'll be like all set to go for a little Christmas break. That's that. I just got home from my office after being up there. I got 2 videos edited and uploaded and scheduled, and then I went and checked my P.O. box and I got so many Christmas cards. Thank you all so much for all of the beautiful Christmas cards that you sent. I so enjoyed going through all of them. This one is from Lynn, who is a fellow Disney lover and YouTuber. I absolutely love her channel. It's called Happiest Most Magical Vlogs, and so I will link it below if you have never checked her out. She has fantastic Disneyland and Disney World and Disney Cruise content, and she has like the sweetest personality, and I love her voice. It's so calming, so highly recommend her. But we have cute puppies, we have Disney things, we have precious children and families, I mean adorable twins, babies who are coming. It's just, I mean, the cutest. You guys are such cute people. You guys just have such beautiful families. So anyway, thank you to everyone who sent me a Christmas card or sent us a Christmas card. We appreciate it so much. And then Joanna sent me, she got me some of her favorite makeup samples and things and sent me that along with some Disney jewelry. So thank you, Joanna. That was so, so sweet and kind and thoughtful of you. So that was a sweet little P.O. box pickup. I just finished giving Colin a bath and I put him in this little whale robe. It's so cute. It's so cute. Oh, he wants me to walk around. I did just nurse him before I filmed this, so he's bathed and warm in his little robe. Oh, Stop it. This robe was sent to us by a sweet subscriber, so thank you, Amber, for sending us this beautiful, sweet, cute little whale robe. He doesn't really like this one-handed hold, but I just had to show a baby in a little robe. I used to give Nora baths a lot when she was a little baby. And obviously it was just the two of us, her and I, you know, during the day here. And so I would give her baths to pass the time, and we just would have a great time sort of bonding. I'm sorry, Bubba's. And I haven't done that yet with him. We've obviously bathed him, but it's always been like with Nora or something like that. So it was really special and sweet. Oh, Toots? It was really special and sweet to just spend that one-on-one time with him and bathe him, and he loves the water. So he doesn't love coming out of the bath as much. I'm gonna go put him in some warm PJs, but I got to nurse him in a little whale robe. So sweet. And it's about time for him to go to bed. So it's been a really good little day with my collie. You say goodbye, everybody. Oh, okay. That's okay. Hello, it is December 23rd. It is the day before Christmas Eve. As a child, Christmas Eve was my very favorite day of the entire year. I loved the traditions that my family had for Christmas Eve, but I just especially loved the anticipation of Christmas Day so much. So I'm really looking forward to tomorrow. So happy Christmas Eve. We have had a really low-key family morning. We all kind of slept in, had breakfast together. We've been watching TV and movies and all that kind of thing. I just took a shower and changed into some comfy clothes. It felt good to like blow dry my hair and have, you know, a little refresh. I'm gonna go ahead and do some laundry. We have some laundry that's already clean in the dryer, so I'm gonna fold that and then do a couple of loads of laundry. Riley made some chicken tortilla soup for lunch, so we just had some of that. It was really good. It's the recipe I shared about in a recent vlog. So it's just kind of a low-key, it feels like a Saturday, honestly. This is normally how we spend our Saturdays, like relaxing, resetting the house, that kind of thing, but it's a Wednesday, so that's kind of fun. So anyway, I'm just gonna kind of piddle around and get that done. I'm gonna make the bed, do some laundry, fold it. I'm listening to some true crime. Merry Christmas. I've been working for the past couple of hours on getting laundry done and getting the house in order for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, and I'm having a little snack. So I just have some cream cheese here, and these wheat thins are so good. They are the sun-dried tomato and basil. So I'm just putting a little bit of cream cheese on them and eating them as little snacks. So they have like this sun-dried tomato and basil like flavor dust on them. So delicious. So if you've never tried them, I highly recommend. I realized that I never wrapped up this vlog for this week. I'm going to wrap it up now because I'm going to start a video for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, just like a 2-day special holiday video. So I'm gonna wrap this one up. Thank you so much for following along this week and hanging out with us, and I'll see you next Sunday.